Awesome. How are you?
First, I want to just thank you for confirming that Nirvana is better than Justin Bieber.
That's right.
So,
We have that data handled.
awesome.
So, help me grok, Nick.
Yeah.
Who is Pivotal?
So Pivotal is we're about a 3.5-year-old, I would say mid-stage startup focused on digital transformation, which is sort of a buzzword, but we take it very seriously. We do this in 2 ways. In about 25 locations worldwide, we work with clients like GE, Ford, Home Depot. They come into our labs, offices, they co-develop software with us, and hopefully if we've done our job, they leave having developed a better practice themselves around agile and cloud-native software development. The thing that brought us together, we and Google, was a mutual customer, Home Depot. The other thing that Pivotal is known for is our cloud-native platform, our open-source cloud-native platform, Cloud Foundry, and a lot of the work that we've done as the corporate steward for the Spring Framework. So we were brought together by Home Depot basically to make our cloud-native platform, Cloud Foundry, work on top of GCP. And in the process, I will say that our very discerning engineering team became enamored of GCP. We, like Google, have a fairly talented distributed systems engineering team. So we decided about 3 months ago to become a customer. So we're now running about half of our R&D workload, moved off of Amazon onto GCP. And we're happy to announce today, the things that we're focusing on today will be that Pivotal Cloud Foundry now fully supports Google Cloud Platform. That's available for worldwide for customers to use. We're also announcing here specifically in Europe that Pivotal in Q4 will be launching a consumer-facing service that we have available in the US called Pivotal Web Services here in this market on GCP. Awesome. So strength to strength in terms of the partnership. But what's really kind of capping it off, and what I think is relevant for today's session, is that we've exposed a lot of the Google data services through Cloud Foundry to our customers. And we've got a great demo. We can have Prasad, my colleagues Prasad and Mike take us through, where we're going to show you applications on top of Cloud Foundry accessing Vision API, BigQuery, and all the things that we talked about today natively from our platform.
I love it when other people have to do the demo. Take it away.
Yeah, let's see how this one works. So Prasad, why don't you take us through the demo?
All right, thank you, Nick, and good morning, everyone. So we have this demo that illustrates the power of Pivotal Cloud Foundry and Google Cloud APIs coming together. So this is the demo application. Essentially, this is a web app which is running inside Pivotal Cloud Foundry, which is running on Google GCP. And what this app does is that it does image recognition. And a user can actually upload an image to this application, and it will return some relevant, useful data back to the user about that image. And it uses Google Cloud APIs behind the scenes to do so. Before we have Mike actually walk us through the demo, I'm going to quickly talk about how we built this application. So essentially, we bootstrapped a Java web application using Spring Boot. Why Spring Boot? Simply because it's like the fastest yet a very reliable way to spin up an application together. And we implemented some logic inside the application to consume the Google Cloud APIs. And that was about it. And the application was ready to be deployed inside Cloud Foundry. So speaking of that, let's take a quick look at how Cloud Foundry makes it easy for applications to consume Google Cloud APIs. So I'm going to shift the focus to the Pivotal Cloud Foundry's Operations Manager. This is the user interface for Cloud Foundry administrators to manage their Cloud Foundry deployments and also the associated services. And if you notice this tile in the second row that says Google Cloud Platform Service Broker, this was built by Pivotal and Google engineers together. And what it does is that it essentially deploys service brokers for several of Google APIs so that these APIs and these services actually become available inside the Pivotal Cloud Foundry marketplace. So I'm going to shift the focus now to what we call the Pivotal Cloud Foundry's Applications Manager. This is the dashboard for developers where they manage the deployment of all their applications. And if I click here on this marketplace link, we see all the services that are available in the marketplace for your applications to consume. So just with a matter of a couple of clicks, you can actually instantiate a service, and you can bind it to your application, which is what exactly we did for our demo applications. So that's how Cloud Foundry makes it extremely simple and easy for you to bind all the Google services. And one last thing that I wanted to talk about was going back into the Operations Manager view. Since Pivotal Cloud Foundry supports all the major cloud platforms, and that makes all these Google Cloud Service APIs available on Pivotal Cloud Foundry, regardless of which underlying IaaS platform it is running on. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. So, Mike, why don't you take us home and show us the results of the demo?
All right, thanks, Prasad. So this is the demo. It's very simple. There's a couple of uploaded images that folks have already put into the system that you may recognize, some local ones. So I'm going to select another one. Let's see here. We'll do Westminster Abbey. And so when I upload this to our Spring Boot app running in Cloud Foundry, the first thing it does is kind of normalize the image. Then it sends it to the Vision API's landmark detection capability. We get back that that was the Westminster Abbey with 84% probability. And we also plot that on a Google map so you know where it is. And then we take Westminster Abbey and we use that to run a big query against this public data set from the GDELT collection, the Internet Book Archives, Internet Archive books. So we get back some books that the user may be interested in if they're interested in exploring the Westminster Abbey. So that's about it. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. So we've got apps on Cloud Foundry on GCP exposing all these great services that we talked about throughout the morning. Miles, I'll turn it back over to you. Thanks.
Everybody give. See, I knew this was a bright audience. You already gave Nick and Mike and Prasad a round of applause. Good job. Nice work. So thank you guys for a great demo. And you can see from that how straightforward it is. I mean, I think we were talking earlier, and it took a net total of about 4 hours to build that app. So that's not so long to capture the power of a big data warehouse, to interact with our machine learning APIs, to put all of that in a web user interface. We think that that kind of efficiency bump is something that Pivotal's been able to bring to a lot of their customers, and we're excited to be